yet.
And we are live. Okay, we are live. Oh goodness. Wait for people to join. Archangel Michael asks that you close the door on my high vibrational mutable signs and open the door on my high vibrational fixed signs, my high vibing Taurus, Leos, Scorpios, and my Aquas. Okay, to the one person in the chat, and how are ya? We are going to be hey y'all, come on in. This is going to be our Freedom Friday on a Moon Day message for our fixed signs, okay? Let's get into it. I'm going to wait like maybe 1 minute. Let some people get in. I hope y'all had a beautiful day so far. I just got off of the Freedom Friday message for the mutable signs, okay? So if you guys have mutable placements, that's Geminis, Virgos, Sagittarius, and Pisces, go ahead and check that one out after this one, okay? I thought that was a really, really good message. All right, y'all. And we're going to see what we got for this one. Got 3. Let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Okay? And we will let people join as they come. All right? Tell me what your sign is in the chat if you are a fixed sign. Okay? So this is for my high vibrational Tauruses, Leos, Scorpios, and my Aqua placements. We're going ahead and get started. Okay? Your Freedom Friday message, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, tap me into my high vibrational Tauruses, Leos, Scorpios, and Aquarius placements. What do they need to be aware of, and what is it that they need to know? Okay, what is their Freedom Friday message on a moon day? Their Freedom Friday on a moon day, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. What is it that they need to be aware of? What's the overall energy for my high vibrational fixed signs? Wherever you are, you could be experiencing crown chakra upgrades. Okay, this says divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. Okay, like whoever you are, you could be having like miraculous fucking downloads. Okay, miraculously getting you into alignment with some shit. Okay, I like to hear it. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, my high vibrational fixed signs. What's their overall energy? Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, my high vibrational fixed signs. So this says Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support here. Crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy here, okay? So whoever you are, you could be further attuning to your throat chakra here, okay? This says voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support here. Your angels could be responding to your calls for, I want to say a call for help, child, for calls for assistance, okay? They could want you to know that they hear you and they're helping you, okay? Crown chakra downloads, clarity. There could be some type of clarity that you have about the connection with you and your ancestors. Like when you call, they come is the energy that I'm getting. You could be seeing this more clearly. You're having some type of crown chakra upgrade where like something has happened. Either they speak to you better. You know how to speak to them better. You know how to call out and ask for their help better. Here, crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. You could be further in alignment with your ancestors, your angels. Okay, where whatever you speak, whatever you like, is the energy that I'm getting. Like whenever you ask for their help, we got you. Okay, give me one. Give me another one for my high vibrational fixed signs, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Give me another one for my high vibrational fixed signs here. I don't know what else fell out. Maybe one more. Maybe two more. For my high vibrational fixed signs, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Give me another one for my high vibrational fixed signs here. So this says Akashic Records, clearing old stories. I'm going to take this crown chakra upgrades because it keeps coming back out here. Okay. Base chakra, strength, security, laying foundations. Whoever you are, I feel like you have a much stronger relationship with your angels. It's something about you speaking, okay? This could either be like, this could be you either speaking affirmations or speaking prayers, okay? Whoever you are. Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives and freedom. There's some type of like potential restriction here that you're free from, okay? Some type of lesson that you learned. This could have been like you in a past life not utilizing your spirit team enough, okay? Or like not really like relying on them. This could have been like you feeling like you had to do life like all by your small self and not realizing that you had like angels to call out to, that you had like ancestors that you could like help you remove obstacles. And this could have been like, you could have made life a lot more difficult for yourself in a past life than it needed to be. But there's some type of lesson that you learned. And this could have been like the lesson of co-creation with your ancestors and with your spirit team. And they could be giving you signs and synchronicities that it's working, that they're working with you. I'm getting like y'all or like you're very much in tune with them. Okay. They hear you. You could be speaking like, why am I getting like an angelic language? Like whoever you are, your voice, your words are tuned to the frequency that they can like only them can hear. Okay. Give me one more. Soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Okay. And there could have been like something in your past life that you did not successfully complete, a part of your mission that you did not successfully complete because you did not call on the help that you had available to you. Okay. This says serious star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, and push through. Memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. Whoever you are, your manifestations and you, I'm getting you towards fulfilling your soul contract is you're accelerating faster because you're utilizing your people, right? This is like, why am I getting energy of like delegating tasks? Instead of me feeling like, oh my God, I got to eat all this by myself. No, I can cut this into bite-sized chunks. Y'all eat that. You eat that. And I'll eat this portion. And whoever you are, like, I'm just getting like, it works. Okay, you could be learning your secret sauce as far as like how your people can help you. Okay, yeah, and this could be making you more confident. You could be having like a more confidence in your ability to make shit happen because you don't got to do it by yourself, right? You know that with your people on your side, you're good. Okay, but I'm getting this energy of like your confidence in your spirit team could be growing at this time. Clarify this. And your confidence in your ability to manifest anything with them as well, okay, could be growing. Clarify this. So to recap here, before we dive into it, and hey, y'all, in the chat here, this says Seraphim Gateway. This says voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support, okay? This says Crystal Skull Wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy, okay? This says Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. I'm getting like you're finally free from like the restriction of feeling like there was nobody's going to help you. This could have even been like you wearing like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, feeling like you had to do it all by yourself and nobody was ever going to help you. And you could have just dropped that bullshit ass mindset. Okay. Like you have help and you need to use it. Clarify this before we start clarifying. We had crown chakra upgrades. This could have been an upgrade that you got. Okay. This divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy, they could be working with you to co-create and manifest miracles because you are allowing them to help you. Okay. And this says inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. Okay. And then this says soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. And I'm looking at this as like Horus as well. I'm getting like you also could be upgrading in your vision and your sight here. Your ancestors could be really working with you as far as like not only helping you, but like also giving you their like gifts as well. Like you could have the Eye of Horus. Okay. You could, I'm getting with this crown chakra upgrades. You could really be, they could be pouring their gifts into you as well. Cause why am I getting this energy of like, you ask for help and like the help is manifesting in to their like, you embodying their traits or their characteristics to get you through something, right? Like maybe you're going through something and you're like, I can't see how I can get through this, or I'm not seeing something clearly, and boom, okay, your intuition is enhanced with the eye of Horus. Your ancestors come through like, okay, well, let me help you see something a little bit more clear. I'm getting like that is how you are like co-creating in some type of way. Some very magical shit. Okay, let's get to it. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, clarify this Seraphim's gateway. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, clarify this Seraphim's gateway. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors here. So we had step up and lead was at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, this could also be, and I'm getting this multiple ways. One, this could be you taking charge and leading your own life, but I'm getting like being the shot caller in your own life, right? Like, yeah, you have a team, yeah, you know they're helping you, but now I'm getting like you letting you're delegating, like, okay, I need y'all to do this, I need y'all to do this, okay, but like not in a disrespectful way, right? But you're just utilizing your team. Okay. And I'm getting like you could be leading your own life. Now, this could also be if you're someone who's here to be in a position of leadership, right? And you're here to help other people. One, that's a really big mission. You're going to need help along the way. Okay. Anytime you're being asked to lead others, you're also going to have other like angelic presence who are here to help lead you through that. Okay. Yeah. Clarify this. Seraphim's gateway, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, clarify the Seraphim's gateway. I just want to jump out. Yeah, look at this. Trust the universe. Whoever you are, you could have a lot more trust in the Most High God, a lot more trust in your angels. Okay, clarify the Seraphim's gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine supports. You could know that when you call, they're going to answer you. Okay, I'm getting like there's no more like praying like, okay, I hope my prayers get answered. You could have full faith and full confidence that whenever it is that you pray, whenever it is that you affirm, that is absolutely going to manifest for you. Okay, clarify this. Seraphim's gateway, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, clarify the Seraphim's gateway, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors, clarify my Seraphim, this is Seraphim's gateway, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors here. Unleash your kind of self, practice gratitude, and reflect on your priorities here. I don't like how them fell out. Hold on. Give me one more for the Seraphim's gateway, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Give me one more for the Seraphim. There we go. Know you are loved and push through any insecurity here. So whoever you are, I'm just getting this energy of like you needing to, you really coming to terms with how much your spirit team will absolutely do anything for you. Okay? How they got you, whatever. Like there's nothing that is either like too big for you to ask. There's nothing too small for you to ask. There's nothing, even if you just want to talk to them and just tell them what you're going through, okay? Just like a listening ear. I'm getting like they are there with you through everything. And you could like really be having this this moment where like this clarity of like you're really not alone, okay? And you could be really pushing through any insecurity of how am I going to figure something out when you have like this entire like team dedicated to making sure that you always figure it out. Okay, clarify this crystal skull wisdom. Clarify this crystal skull wisdom. It says clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. And I'm getting this could have even helped you to raise your vibration, right? Where you're not like sulking. Okay, so we had be real here. I'm getting like you having this realization that you have help. Okay, clarify this crystal skull wisdom, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify. And there's something about you didn't realize this in a past life. Clarify this crystal skull wisdom. Somebody could have been able to disconnect you from like your ancestors. Somebody could have been able to like, I'm getting like sever your tie or like block your crown. Okay. In the past, because even with the soul star activation, I'm looking at like this is above the crown here, right? I'm getting third eye and I'm getting crown chakra from this, but I'm getting like you seeing clearly because they're here to help guide you clearly. Okay, we had this go deeper here. Okay, what's this go deeper? Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. We had this be humble, take inspired action, and believe in your good luck. Give me one more for this go deeper, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this. Go deeper. New moon in Scorpio. And Scorpio talks about really getting to the root of things here. Be proud of yourself. I'm getting like they also want you to really be proud of yourself for the fact that you are acknowledging that. Why am I getting like, because we did have that be humble, right? You're not in your ego where you feel like I can do all of this by myself. I don't need help. And you could have been very much ego. Okay. You could have been very much in your ego in the past life. And even if you didn't like feel like you felt like you could do everything by yourself and you didn't need help, right? When is it good to feel confident in yourself? Absolutely, right? You should know that you can do anything, you can accomplish anything and overcome any obstacle. But you should also not have to work harder when you can work smarter when you got help. And you could have not accepted that help either. You could have kind of been a know-it-all in the past life in some type of way too. Like, I got this. And when your angels like really wanted, they're there to help you. Okay, clarify this. Akashic records. And you could have had to be real with yourself. You could have had to check your own ego with learning to accept help. And before you can learn to accept help, I'm getting like on this earthly realm, you had to learn to accept help in the spirit from your people. And this could be reflecting back to you positively with now you can now learn how to accept help from other people as well. But you had to learn to get it from your spirit team first. Okay. And that could have been like what helped you really learn this lesson here. Clarify this, Akashic records, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. You could have also been put in positions where you felt like you couldn't trust people. And you didn't trust people enough to help you, so you did everything by yourself. And now you could be really building a relationship with your ancestors where you're really trusting them. And this could be really helping you to, in turn, start to trust other people more, okay, and not be as closed off. And feeling like you have to do like literally everything on your own, okay? Clarify this, Akashic records, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, Akashic records, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, Akashic records. Yeah, let your fears dissolve. I'm getting like the fear that no one's going to help you, the fear that you can't trust anybody to get anything done. Because why am I getting this energy if I want something done right, I got to do this shit myself? We're okay, yeah, but you have people here who are here to help make sure that you are doing things the right way, staying in alignment, that you don't fall, that if you do fall, they're there to pick you back up, to grab you, okay? And I'm getting this energy of like not being so prideful to where you don't allow this process of co-creation to happen, okay? Clarify this, Akashic records, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, Akashic records. This could have been you with this keep your heart open. This could have been you having to like, I'm getting keep your heart open as far as like accepting help and not letting the experiences that you have gone through, because this could be like this is a repetitive lesson that you had to learn in past life, where you felt like you couldn't trust nobody because people did you so motherfucking wrong that if you want to do something, you're just gonna have to do that shit yourself, and you can't ask nobody for shit because they ain't nobody shit, okay? And whoever you are, you could have repeated that lesson or learned that lesson again in this lifetime, right? Going through those experiences, similar experiences, and you had to learn the lesson that even though you can't trust those people, you can definitely trust your angels, you can definitely trust your ancestors, and there are people who you can trust as long as you are in this energy of like keeping your heart open, okay, to vibrate on the frequency that is going to, I'm getting like one, call them in, okay, and that they are vibrating on that frequency of 2. Okay, clarify this, Akashic records. Clarify this, Akashic records, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, Akashic records, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, Akashic records here. So yeah, we had revealed what needs to be seen. I'm getting you diving deep into this energy of like really acknowledging this within yourself. Really acknowledging the fact that you got to this point where you felt like you can't trust people because of what you went through. Okay, and it bled over to you not trusting your spirit team, and those are the people who on this earth you can absolutely trust the most, because they are like, they are dedicated to helping you. They are dedicated to making sure that you feel loved, that you fulfill your soul contract here. And I'm getting you integrating better, like trusting them and having this crown chakra upgrade that no, you don't have to do it all by yourself. Clarify this crown chakra upgrade. I'm interested to see what's going to come out on this one. Clarify this, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Why am I getting the connection between you and your ancestors and your spirit team is being healed? Okay, it's getting stronger. Clarify this, they can help you more. I'm getting like life is going to be a lot more easier okay, for you as well. Clarify this, crown chakra upgrades. Honor your feelings, okay? I'm getting honor your feelings in what made you feel like you couldn't trust people. The things that people did to you where you did ask for help, okay? Or you did trust somebody to give you some type of help and it wasn't they didn't do right by you. Okay? And I'm getting like honoring your feelings and how that made you feel, because your feelings are absolutely valid, but that doesn't mean that everyone is going to be that way. Okay? I'm getting that like that experience was there to teach you something. One, to not be dependent, like codependent on other people, right? But also not on the flip side, fall into hyper independence where I got to do it all by myself, right? And never accepting help ever again. That's what your ancestors didn't want you in, because now you were starting to like reject them, and you could have had that download where I'm not letting my people help me as much as my people want to help me, right? And you could have had to get into this energy of forgiveness, okay? You could have even had to forgive yourself for, in some ways, like rejecting the help of your spirit team when they're only there to help you, right? This could even be like them giving you some type of advice and you don't want to hear that shit, right? Sometimes they tell us shit that we don't want to hear, but that's because they love us, right? Somebody who loves you is going to keep it real with you. They're going to tell you the shit that you don't want to hear too, right? And that's them also helping to keep you in line. But if you've had experiences where you feel like you can't trust nobody, where somebody talking shit to you, and it's because they don't really fuck with you and because they're a nasty ass person, right? And you're used to karmic energy, that's not the energy your spirit team is in, right? You can't treat them how you treat everybody else, because they're literally dedicated to getting you through whatever. They love you. And they love you as you are. They love you in every phase. They love you when you ain't got your shit together. They love you when your shit is together. They're the ones who love you unconditionally. Okay? Clarify this. Why am I getting? Don't treat them that way. Clarify this crown chakra upgrade. You could have learned to really treat your people better. Okay? Clarify, and this could have been a blind spot for you because you were so like, you were maybe more closed off than you even realized that you were. Okay? Clarify this crown chakra upgrade, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this crown chakra upgrade, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this crown chakra. Well, damn, can we? Okay, at the bottom of the deck it says open up to change, okay? This says open up to change on a new way of like thinking about this, a new way of going about things, right? A new way of, I'm just getting being, like I'm getting like a lighter heart space, okay? Because maybe you were holding some resentment and some unforgiveness from people not helping you, okay? When you felt like you really could have used their help, or people not doing right by you when you did right by them, okay? But I'm getting they were lessons. They weren't to keep you in this energy of like never accepting help ever again. Clarify this inner earth. Basis chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. This could have been family. This could have been like family who disappointed you. With this base, I'm getting like, this is root chakra. We're getting to the root of things, the root of your suffering. Your family could have disappointed you in ways where you felt like, I can't rely on y'all, I can't trust y'all. And it made you like feel this way about others, okay? Maybe you seen like repetitive patterns in like, whether you like dating or like friendships, okay? But I'm getting, because this wound in you was unhealed, that you started to accidentally replay out this pattern without realizing it, okay? And whoever you are, I'm getting with this, go deeper here. You could have realized this and you're healing through this. And as a result, you're strengthening your relationship with your spirit team. Clarify this inner earth. Clarify this inner earth, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this inner earth, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Yeah, we have believe in your good luck here. This could have even been like you not believing that, believe in your good luck and know your worth. Give me one more for this, believe in your good luck. Base chakra. This could have even been like you experiencing people not like hyping you up, people not like loving on you in support of your goals, okay? Where they didn't give you that encouragement or that self-belief for you to like really, like, you know what I mean? Like as a kid, like you want your mom and your dad to be like, that's my baby, you can accomplish anything. And maybe that's not what you had, right? And I'm getting this energy of like, this could have potentially fucked with you believing that you could accomplish anything, right? Or believing that people weren't like rooting for you. And now you're coming to this realization where you have this whole spirit team that, like, literally that's all that they do is like root for you. And this could be like, it's new to you, but you're having this realization where now you're believing in your good luck because you realize that there were people to help you, people there to help you all along. You just had to learn to trust them and how to communicate with them. And I'm getting this energy of like with this Seraphim's gateway here, this voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. You're learning how to let them help you, but you're learning how to call out and speak up for yourself and ask for help. Because your family could have taught you, I can't ask y'all for anything. I can't trust y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting what I need from y'all, so I'm going to give it to myself. But I'm getting whoever you are, like your soul tribe. I keep wanting to say soul tribe. You could be calling in your soul tribe as well. And okay, you are. But in order for you to do that, you had to put down your guard of, ain't nobody gonna help me, ain't nobody gonna be like rooting for me, ain't nobody, like, you had to like, and you're healing this with your spirit team. And now it's going to be a reflection. I just got excited as shit, okay? Because good for you. Like, this is going to reflect back in your personal relationships now that you have healed this. Now you can actually come into contact with your soul tribe. One, because you won't fucking trust them. I'm getting like not blind trust, not just like, you know, like a bleeding heart trust, but I'm getting like you had to heal this so that you can know that there are going to be people who can be your support system by allowing your spiritual support system to support you. That's beautiful. Clarify this soul star activation, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this soul star activation, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this soul star activation. Yes. I'm getting like, with this trust, all will be well. And then we had relax, and we had take inspired action. So I'm really getting this energy of like you taking inspired action to co-create with them. Step up and lead. Find a balance. Give me one for this. Trust all will be well, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. And I'm even looking at this Virgo, right? One, I'm looking at this first quarter moon in Sagittarius too, right? Because I think about like Sagittarius, high vibrational Sagittarius, super positive fucking people, could be positive fucking patties, right? And I'm getting like you, or like now you could be like hearing or feeling your spirit team rooting for you. You could really feel their support. You could feel their love based off of what is happening for you. But it's only happening for you right now because you're allowing them to help you. And you're not trying to control every aspect of your life, but you're letting them do what needs to be done, right? And you're trusting them. You're having a trust fall with your ancestors and with your angels right now. And it's like panning out. And they want you to believe in your good luck as you do this, that there is nothing that you guys can't co-create. Clarify this, trust the universe. But you're also co-creating a new version of yourself that is further aligning with calling in your soul tribe. You can't want a support system if you don't trust nobody. Clarify this. Trust the universe, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Yeah, we had step up and lead here. Whoever you, give me one more for the step up and lead. Attune to the divine. Because whoever you are, you could be literally, you're being placed in a position of leadership where this could be part of your mission here to teach other people how to do this. Since you just learned, okay. Part of your mission could be here to help guide other people, right? But if you don't trust no damn body, okay, I'm getting like that could have gotten in the way of you fulfilling your mission, okay? Clarify this, know that you are loved. Clarify this, know that you are loved. Yeah, and I'm getting like be proud of yourself for acknowledging this, okay? And not being like so far in your ego where you just stopped accepting help and made things a lot harder on yourself than they needed to be. Clarify this, be real. Clarify this, be real, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, be real, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Yeah, we had this go wild here. Clarify this, go wild, and release control. This could have been like you being really, really frustrated about it. Could have got you in this energy of like you trying to control every aspect of your life, with you feeling out of control as a child. Okay, feeling like no one was helping you, and you had to like make sure that every detail was like what you wanted it to be, or else like nothing was going to come to pass. Okay, and I'm getting this energy with like you could have learned to release control and not be. I'm getting like this could have even been like frustrated, like wanting help, but like just feeling like nobody would help you if you asked, because it was like a learned behavior from your like family. Okay, you had to. I'm getting like balance this out. And I'm getting like with this justice scale, I'm getting like justice to your own self is you deserve to be helped. You deserve to have people who love on you. You deserve to have a cheering section. You deserve to have people around you, like a support system. And in order for you to call that in, the first support system is going to be your spirit team. Clarify this, be real. Clarify this, be real. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, be real. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. You had to work through your feelings. This is not something that's easy to acknowledge, okay? Because this is childhood pain that you had to work through, of people disappointing you when you did ask for help, or disappointing you when you did look to somebody to cheer you on or to encourage you, right? You learned how to motivate yourself, which is positive, right? You learn how to be independent, but whoever you are, you're releasing hyper independence at this time, okay? Clarify this. Go deeper, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Whoever you are, you could have had to lighten up, okay? You could have had to like release this energy of like, ain't shit gonna get done if it ain't me, okay? You just had to loosen up a little bit. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Clarify this. Let your fears dissolve. Clarify, and I'm really getting that this was the energy of like, this was fear, okay? This was fear based off of like what happened to you in the past and not wanting it to happen to you again, okay? So you like were closed off and didn't allow anybody like really in, but it's like you're also not letting the good in if you're closing off your heart, right? Clarify this. Let your fears dissolve. Clarify this. Let your fears dissolve. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this. Let your fears dissolve. Yeah, we have attend to the details and go wild here. And I'm getting attending to your details as far as like really addressing your heart. Okay. And like not being, because part of you could have been angry about this as well. Like angry that nobody helped you, angry that nobody really like you felt like they weren't really in your corner. Okay. When you felt like you were absolutely somebody who deserved to be cheered on. And you're right, you are. Okay, you are. And that's why your spirit team is cheering you on. It's just like, damn, did you forget about us? That we love you? Did you forget that we cheering you on when you mad, sitting there mad at them, but you're not even paying attention to you got us, right? And you could have had this crown chakra download where like, oh shit, I've had the cheering section all along, okay? And you just had to release control over who it would be. Maybe it's not going to come from the people you think, the places you think, right? And being open to change with who it's going to come from. Your soul tribe might not look like you think they're going to look. Your soul tribe might not be who you think it's going to be, right? Clarify this. Reveal what needs to be seen. Just as though they might not look, feel, be who you think they're going to be. Just like how you didn't feel like you were going to heal this with your spirit team before you healed it with other people, right? You could have like not seen this coming either, that you needed to heal the relationship with your team before you could heal anybody with anybody else. And yes, you did some inner child healing and forgiving your family as well. But I'm getting this energy of like, this healing could have came in unexpected ways. And that's how your soul trap might come as well, unexpectedly. Clarify this, reveal what needs to be seen. Clarify this, reveal what needs to be seen. Yeah, we had to attend to the details. This is what you were, like this was something that was like a blind spot for you. Clarify this, honor your feelings, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, honor your feelings, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, honor your feelings, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors here. So we had to take a reality check. You had to be real honest with yourself, but this is what you were doing. Right? Because we talk about a full moon in Capricorn. That's like your demons are on full display with full moon in Capricorn. What's restricting you, right? Whether that's fear, whether that's anxiety. And what was restricting you is the fear of opening up and allowing somebody in. Clarify this, open up to change. Clarify this, open up the change, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Yeah, we have practiced gratitude, okay? And I'm getting like being grateful for the fact that you have an entire spirit team that like is you ain't even got to call, they're already there. Okay. And I'm getting focusing on the positive with you've had this support system all along. Now you can just simply build it in the physical. Okay. Because you had it in the spirit all along. And you're coming to this realization, right? And now it's time to practice gratitude. This could be like letting your people know how grateful you are for their presence, how much they love on you, how much they protect you. Okay. And focus on the positive of like, whatever you had to go through to get this lesson, you got it. You're having these crown chakra upgrades. You're having this upgrade to a new way of being and thinking. Okay, clarify this. Believe in your good luck. Clarify this. Believe in your good luck. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this. Believe in your good luck. Yeah, see the bigger picture, whoever you are. I'm just getting like, give me one more for this. See the bigger picture. New moon and Leo shine. There's something about like, you have a big mission on your life, right? A big calling on your life. And in order for this really not to overwhelm you, you're going to need help. Not only are you going to need like a physical support system, but you're going to need a spiritual support system. And they wanted you to know that they got you. Because with this serious star blessings, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. This could be you being seen as far as like letting other people see the real you. Open up the change. Being okay with people like seeing you and not feeling like you have to either be like on guard where you can't trust people, okay? Trust them to like be genuine with you, okay? Like feel like you have to wear this armor around people in some type of way. Give me one for the serious star blessings. Because soul star activation, whoever you are, you're here to be seen. And you definitely had to heal this, okay? Clarify this serious star blessings. Clear your mind. You had to clear your mind of what happened, the old stories of people in the past. You had to release that shit. You had to let that hurt go. They weren't there for you. Acknowledge it. That shit hurt. Honor your feelings. It wasn't fucked up. Absolutely. Should the people who you grew up around, the first people who you were introduced to on this earth, should they have been your support system in your cheering section? Yes. Were they? They might not have been. And that's okay. But that doesn't mean you're not going to meet people who actually are, right? But you can't meet them if you ain't going to be willing to let them in. Okay? Clarify this, trust all will be well. Clarify this, trust all will be well. Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Clarify this, trust all will be well. Yeah. I'm just getting a step further into your power. And it's so funny because stepping into your power looks like so many things. So many people think it's like stepping into your power, like I'm powerful, like I'm me. Like, no. Like part of you stepping into your power is allowing yourself to be helped. Okay? Like stepping into your power, knowing that you are loved, knowing that this is like you're like, I'm getting like I'm seeing her like almost in motion. That this is like a dance that you're doing with your spirit team at this time. And you're really activating and you're really fulfilling the soul contract with this remember who you are. There's something where big mission and you need help. And they are here to help you every single step of the way. And you could finally just be like surrendering to the fact where like, God damn it, I need to ask for some help. And they're right there with you. I'm getting like you had this trust fall and they literally were right there to grab you. And it's beautiful, whoever you are, okay? I'm getting like you're here to shine and you're going to shine a lot more brightly with them on your side, y'all. This is a beautiful message. I hope it resonated with y'all. Okay, that was from a high vibrational fixed signs, your Freedom Friday message. Give me one to close out, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors. Give me one to close out, Holy Spirit, angels, and my divine ancestors here. Yeah, release your blocks. Whoever you are, this was blocking you. I'm getting this could have been blocking you from calling in your real soul tribe and blocking you from, I'm getting like life being a little bit more like flowing a lot more easy for you. Okay. But I'm getting like whoever, like things are really going to start. This could be things starting to pick up for you. Okay. Because we did have this spiritual acceleration progress technology. Your progress towards your soul tribe could start like manifesting a lot more rapidly. Okay. With you healing this. So whoever you are, continue to heal, continue to be honest with yourself, continue to look at yourself honestly. Okay. and really acknowledge the parts of yourself that need addressing, because it's going to continue to align you with exactly the people, places, and things that you need to be in alignment with. But first, you had to come into alignment with your spirit team. And now I'm getting like everything else in the physical realm will follow. Okay. I love you. I hope that brought you some type of truth and clarity. If it did, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of that will be in my information description box below. Y'all have a beautiful rest of your moon day, and I will see you in the next one.